What's up, Pllana Nation? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going over 10 reasons why The Undertaker is the greatest wrestler of all time. And yeah, guys, that's what I've finally come down to. I made a video of why John Cena is one of the greatest, but this time we're gonna see why The Undertaker is the GOAT. Number 10, he's a one-of-a-kind. The Undertaker is truly a one-of-a-kind wrestler we will never see again. How many wrestlers have come and gone, with many people forgetting all about them within a few months? Undertaker is truly someone that will never be forgotten. I think his legacy will go on forever when talking about WWE. Wrestling parents will literally be talking about The Undertaker to their kids and grandkids in their future. I know I will. I can't wait to say this. I remember the old days when The Undertaker was champion. And my kids will be like, no way, you watched him when you were younger? I'll be like, yeah, I'm a savage. Obviously, there will be people talking about the Shawn Michaels and the John Cenas, but Undertaker will always be in that category for every wrestling fan. Number 9, he was a locker room leader. The Undertaker is said to be a locker room general. If you guys aren't aware of Wrestler's Court, basically, it's a backstage court that wrestlers have created over the years. When someone does something bad, they go on trial and try to defend themselves. Well, The Undertaker was actually the judge of that, which says a lot about the amount of power and respect he has backstage. Another incident where we learned about how badass The Undertaker is was during the whole Montreal Screwjob incident. While Vince McMahon was hiding inside his office, Undertaker knocked on the door and demanded that he left the room and apologize to Bret Hart like a man. And Vince McMahon just did that, apologizing and even getting punched in the face. Number 8, working with the newer generations. Over the last few decades, you can tell that The Undertaker loves to work with younger talents in order to help make them superstars. During the Ruthless Aggression era, he was involved in many feuds with guys like John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Edge, and Batista. Clearly, Undertaker is aware that the future generations of professional wrestling is extremely important. Therefore, he goes out of his way to feud with them. Look at WrestleMania 33. He was heavily rumored to go face to face with John Cena, but instead, he personally chose to work with Roman Reigns to try to help get him over, which proves he's all about making the business better. Number 7, the streak. The single greatest accomplishment in wrestling history has to be the streak. Undertaker went undefeated for 21 WrestleManias. Everyone who watches wrestling was aware of the streak. Unfortunately, Brock Lesnar did defeat the streak, making it 21-1. Undertaker did go on to have 3 more WrestleMania matches, winning 2 of them and losing his final match to Roman Reigns. This accolade simply makes The Undertaker one of the greatest wrestlers ever. The fact that he went out there and won almost all of his WrestleMania matches for 24 years is something that people will always remember. The streak was literally one of the main attractions to be featured at WrestleMania. Guys such as Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Edge, Batista, and CM Punk couldn't end it. The streak will never be forgotten, just like The Undertaker. Number 6, longevity. The Undertaker has been wrestling in 3 different decades, which is truly amazing. He made his debut in 1990, wrestled throughout the 90s, dominated the 2000s, and kept the streak alive for the most part of the 2010s. The fact that he was able to go out there and wrestle for so many years without receiving a career-ending injury is crazy. Guys such as Daniel Bryan and Edge had their careers ended early, but The Undertaker seemed to barely get injured. Even if he were to get injured, he would power through the pain and compete like a true savage. If I had to compare him to one body type, it would be similar to LeBron James, who never gets injured in the NBA. Number 5, loyalty. Undertaker is one of, if not the most loyal guys to ever step foot inside the WWE ring. Never has he ever said a bad thing about the company, nor did he ever leave the company. CM Punk, Ultimate Warrior, and even Stone Cold Steve Austin walked out. Even John Cena complained backstage about how Lesnar gets more money than him. How many guys made the jump from WWF to WCW for money? Not The Undertaker. He was there to stay and beat WCW in the ratings. No one, I personally don't think anyone will ever be as loyal as The Undertaker was to Vince McMahon. Number 4, wrestling ability. Despite his large body frame, Undertaker is surprisingly a very good wrestler. Usually, when you have a big guy like that, he is slow and does boring moves because he's not that athletic. However, Undertaker is one hell of a wrestler. He can dive over the top rope outside the ring, and he put on some classics that we will never forget. He is also very good at changing his wrestling style depending on the opponent and match type. When he went face to face with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25 and 26, they put on 2 wrestling clinics. When he went to war with Mick Foley in the Hell in a Cell match, they had one bloody battle. The amount of different styles he possesses truly makes him one of the best in-ring competitors of all time. Number 3, he has the greatest character of all time. Who else would make a dead man gimmick work? Mark Calaway was given a gimmick that seemed like it would only work through the new generation. Somehow, Undertaker kept the relatively same gimmick and made it work throughout multiple eras. Literally, people have been cheering this dead man for 27 years now. You would think that people would have gotten bored or complained about it being extremely a fake character, especially in the 2010s. Nope, every wrestling fan loves The Undertaker. He sure as hell scared me as a kid, so I'm assuming that these kids nowadays are kinda scared and creeped out from him, so he's doing a great job. If you were to give this character to any other guy than Mark Calaway, then I believe it would have failed 100%. Thankfully, Vince McMahon got the perfect guy to pull off one of the best characters ever. Number 2, he defeated all the legends. As Ric Flair would say, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Undertaker is very much aware of this, as he's defeated plenty of legends throughout the years. Undertaker has racked up impressive victories over guys such as The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kane, Mick Foley, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Ric Flair himself, and a lot more I can name. Basically, Undertaker has cemented his legacy by earning a lot of those wins. Undertaker even defeated Hulk Hogan within being on the main roster for 1 year. People already knew after that win that this guy was going to be something special. And number 1, respect. Undertaker has everyone's respect. He has the respect of Vince McMahon. He has the respect of all the wrestlers backstage from when he first made his debut. He has the respect of every fan who ever watched him on TV. Ultimately, Undertaker has everyone's respect, which is something that is extremely difficult to do. Undertaker has earned that respect, and for that reason, I think he is the greatest wrestler of all time. And that is it for the video, guys. As always, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Pllana, and I'll see you all later.